acting normal 1 second. These people turn to the most unimaginable behavior the next.
In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I command all of you to come out of this body.
Mysterious, bizarre, call it whatever you want. But hang on, because these shocking moments caught on CCTV will leave you stunned. In our world, there are forces you can't see, but definitely feel. Look at this woman. She seems taken over by something darker, as if some hidden force has slipped into control. It's almost like a possession taking over.
When did she do it? 2020? To this show, how many of you are inside of her body? 13. Why the number 13? Why the same 13? Why? To destroy her.
A tourist in New York spotted a woman who immediately left him disturbed. She was walking in an unusual way, almost like she wasn't fully in her senses. He watched her for a while, trying to figure out what was going on, and then quietly walked away. Looking at this guy, it seemed like he was trying to connect to another universe, almost stuck in time itself. People like him are appearing everywhere now, and honestly, someone needs to step up.
Damn, cuz. Damn, cuz. Oh, what the No.
A guy noticed strange noises coming from his sister's room. When he went to check, he was shocked. She was acting weird, laughing in this eerie way. And when she started walking upside down, that's when it became clear that something had taken over her. Now I'm convinced that the world is full of creeps. Look at this guy. He's walking upside down for no reason, and then suddenly acts normal, as if nothing happened. I'm not sure if he was doing it on purpose, or if something darker inside him forced him to. Things took a terrifying turn when a man came into a church like everything was normal, and then suddenly went upside down. But the moment he turned normal again, it felt like he had no idea what had just happened. Almost like it wasn't him at all. Maybe something darker was making him do it. Sometimes self-conversation is fine, but this was way beyond that. The guy was definitely talking, but the intensity wasn't normal self-talk. It felt like he was speaking to something only he could see, or something living inside his head.
All of us know each other. All the time I know him. Don't care I said it myself. That's why it's here. Fuck, it is. There. That's it, yeah.
People walking through the woods noticed a guy whose body suddenly started shaking, and he began walking upside down through the trees. The eerie scene was enough to keep everyone away. But hold on, it was all a prank by renowned artist and dancer Michael Morrell. Crazy. We're all taught to be careful on roads, but this guy clearly rejected that idea. I guess he follows rules made only by him. Back in 2012, a chef in a Chinese restaurant suddenly started acting strangely, as if someone else had taken control of his body. He seemed to be struggling hard to free himself, but nothing he did seemed to help. What on earth is happening here? Watch this guy. He's totally out of control of his own body. I'm guessing he was just trying to get into his car normally, but something mysterious must have happened that left him in this strange state. In this video, everyone seems to be having fun, but watch this woman's face closely. It doesn't look normal. Her smile seems off, like something was seriously wrong going on inside her at that moment. Not sure what exactly she's trying to do. Is she selling something, or just trying to talk to everyone in her native language? Whatever it is, it's clearly not working. A couple spotted a strange man outside an apartment. His face was painted pale, and he looked really odd, like something was off, or like he was part of something even stranger. The way he finally left was unsettling enough to send chills. Back in 2003, a guy was filming at a beach when he spotted this creepy woman. He was still observing her when suddenly she rushed toward him at full speed, and I'm pretty sure there was something darker going on here. Another guy was spotted on the streets of New York acting weird, staring upward like he was seeing something only he could see. People passing by had no idea what was happening or what he was reacting to. A man, covered head to toe in mud, tried to break down a woman's door in the middle of the night. You might think there's some connection, but he was a complete stranger. No one knew who he was. He just appeared out of nowhere and suddenly started trying to get in. Life should be enjoyed no matter what, but this old man took it way too seriously. He ignored the water, the dressing, even the location, and just started dancing in his own zone. Watching it, it felt less funny and more unsettling, almost creepy, like something was just off about the whole scene. In New York, Ratman exists, and he's in his underground tunnel. Don't believe it. See for yourself. He just seemed too old to be a superhero, I guess.
What's up, old man?
Hey, what's up, Nico?
I'm chilling.
Another day, another strange guy. Struggling, fighting, talking, doing everything. But with no one. Yeah, no one. Or maybe someone only he could see. Totally weird. This guy seems completely lost in his own world in the metro. What do you think he's doing? While moving through a deserted area late at night, a guy's attention was caught by a creepy woman standing right on the road. When he got closer, he was shocked. Her eyes looked unusually strange. He observed her for a moment and then quietly left. Passengers in the metro were shocked when a woman suddenly began acting erratically. Her expressions changed, and she tried to attack those around her. Authorities caught her, yet what truly went wrong with her remained a mystery. Checking their ring cam, a local got shocked. There was a woman peering in, her eyes unsettling and smile eerie. It seemed like something else was controlling her, and maybe she had a connection to the house, but the full truth stayed a mystery. Things took a darker turn this Halloween when a local family thought this guy was just in a zombie getup. But the moment he made that sound, it became clear this wasn't just a costume. Something was definitely off about this guy. He seemed to be talking to himself, or maybe to something only he could see. Looking at people like this makes you realize we might not truly understand this world, and its real nature is only revealed to a few. If you think scientists only perform their secret experiments on animals, then you're wrong. Watch this guy. Just by looking at him, it seems like something was done to him that shouldn't have been. He's not even in his senses, struggling just to walk. This woman in the metro suddenly started acting like a zombie. It looked like something inside her was taking control, and she was trying to fight it. But what that was remains a mystery. You meet all kinds of people in metros, but this one was really strange, moving and acting like he wasn't in his senses. But then came the twist. As soon as the train stopped at the station, he suddenly snatched the snacks from the woman's hand and ran away.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
Some clowns are funny, some are scary, but this one is on another level. Muscular, intimidating, and weird enough to do things that no one would normally do in public. Some people get a little too used to living in their fantasy world, and this guy seems to have taken that idea way too seriously.
Local train. The next stop is Erratic Street, Essex Street.
A guy in California was staring into people's ring cams in a seriously disturbing way. Looking at people like this, it feels like they don't care about anything at all, not even about how unsettling they appear. Ever heard about an NPC person? If not, then watch this. These friends just caught one, and it looked pretty scary. His whole body language was completely different. People like this are now appearing more often, which makes it seem like this world isn't exactly how we think it is. Seeing this, you'd probably think it's just some creepy statue. But wait until the head moves. Yes, it was actually a guy acting like a statue. But why is he doing this? That's the real question here.
Para que iluminados por la sabiduría del Espíritu, reconozcan al Señor Jesús como el Hijo amado que el Padre ha enviado para salvación de todos.
A woman in Texas heard her dog barking late at night. She stepped outside and saw a stranger calmly sitting on her porch, his confidence unnerving, as if the house was his. Thankfully, he left on his own, or she would have called the police.
Hush.
A man has been spotted in different parts of New York City, wearing a long jacket and hat, with his face completely covered, shrouded in darkness. During the day, he doesn't seem too unsettling, but anyone who has seen him at night knows this moment would be truly terrifying. In the New York subway, locals noticed a man who comes there daily, behaving unusually and creepily. His clown mask makes it even more unsettling. People usually avoid him, but what he's actually trying to do remains a complete mystery.
That's the same fucking man.
Some people feel like he has no connection to reality. This guy was no less than a zombie, and his eerie smile was making everything feel strange and tense. A weird guy was seen on the streets of New York carrying a pair of legs. Yeah, you heard that right, casually crossing the road, and surprisingly, no one seemed bothered. But what if those legs were real? Someone please go and tell this guy that we're not living on Mars. You can breathe here. Just take off that astronaut helmet and act normal. But then again, I guess normalcy in New York is relative. While vlogging late in a subway, a YouTuber encountered something terrifying. A clown appeared, smiling in a scary way, and began coming toward him. He ran as fast as he could and somehow escaped. But at least, I suppose, he captured some content.
However, the clown doesn't give up this time and he gets off the train and stuff. I'm starting to lose hope as no one else on this subway can see.
Another rat man has been seen on the streets of New York, and this one seems more like us. He dresses up like us and even goes to work. Now, I know some of you will say in the comments that it's not real. This strange woman was standing outside a doorway, peering inside through the glass door. Her expression looked completely unusual, and honestly, who would normally stare into a window like that? What do you think? What's wrong with her?
Hush.
I used to think zombies only existed in science fiction movies, until this video appeared. In it, a camper saw them in the woods, and that moment was extremely terrifying. They were searching for something, and luckily they didn't notice him. Otherwise, the ending of that video would have been very different. Five-year-old Hudson Hinckley answered a simple question, but his father's presence made it unsettling. His dad's lips moved mechanically, echoing every word, like a ventriloquist with a puppet. Both wore blank, unnatural expressions, perfectly mirroring each other. Viewers called it one of the creepiest interviews ever.
Friends saying when they see you on TV.
I don't know right now. I want to be in the war and save the country.
YouTubers were out on the streets asking people about reptilians when they met this woman. She seemed different, not in her senses at all. They even assumed she might be a reptilian. But nah, I think she felt like something else entirely. What's your thought on it?
What if I told you that you're stuck in the Matrix? Would you believe him? Oh shit, it's another agent.
Am I stuck?
It's another reptile. Are you a reptilian? Yeah, it's a reptilian.
I'm anointed.
You're anointed?
Yes, I'm Jehovah God.
The craziest people are usually found in metros. Just look at this guy, carrying all that trash around like it's the most normal thing in the world. Aliens travel in the metro too. Don't believe me? Watch this. If only it traveled sitting normally, I guess everything would seem completely normal. Is this some sort of glitch? Or did this woman get stuck in a loop? Because everything around her looks normal, but she keeps making the same gesture again and again with her camera and that strange smile. The man's behavior in the elevator was completely erratic. His panicked face and jerky movements made it seem like he was defending himself against an unseen force. At one point, the stool in his hands appeared to be yanked away by something invisible. In New York's usual madness, a guy arrived dressed in an alien outfit so real, even NASA might have paused. People went wild, striking alien poses beside him, while others kept recording. For that moment, the city genuinely felt like it was meeting extraterrestrial life. People were shocked to see a man who, with just one gesture, pulled a bag toward himself from a distance, like he had some hidden powers, and was proudly showing them off. But the strange part is, no one knows who he was. California locals were stunned when they spotted a man with his face hidden, clutching a rope tied to a brick, stuck mid-action. He didn't move for a long time, almost like time paused just for him, leaving everyone speechless and confused. CCTV footage was shared on Reddit showing a woman behaving in a seriously creepy way. Her neck was turned unnaturally, and she was smiling while staring directly into the camera, almost like whatever was inside her was using the CCTV to send its own message. Normally, when we see someone talking to themselves, we think the person has an issue, but this case was completely different. This guy looked totally normal, yet he seemed to be talking to someone asking for an address. Later, when CCTV was checked, no one was there. Surely something darker was involved here. A Ring camera recorded a man outside an apartment, looking troubled, like odd noises in his mind were pushing him into strange behavior. The way he acted was unsettling. No one recognized him, and what exactly was wrong stayed an unsolved mystery.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door. I know you heard me. Get out front of my door. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go!
Another strange case shows a man casually standing near his pool, and then something darker suddenly invading his body. His family looked worried, but nothing they tried was working. They were never able to figure out what exactly happened to him that day. Looking at this woman, it feels like she ran straight out of some scientist's lab where strange experiments were happening. Her eerie face says it all, like something unusual was definitely involved. What do you think? A strange human was captured on a local's CCTV, leaving them completely puzzled. In the footage, the man is first walking upside down, then crawling like a spider, and the whole scene looks seriously scary. The twist? He was never seen or found again. During a routine church ceremony, a woman suddenly ran onto the stage and pushed the priest. Locals believed she was possessed and disturbed by the priest's presence, and I think they were right.
Pecadoras, fracas, mas essas mãos pertencem a Jesus. Tanto que o sacerdote age na pessoa de Cristo, para servir, para abençoar.
A woman was caught on CCTV wandering late at night, holding a stick. Without warning, she paused in the road, tapping the stick multiple times, and then continued walking. The way she moved and acted felt genuinely creepy. What is going on here? A guy set up an office desk right in the middle of the street, and nobody reacted. They just walked past like he's part of the sidewalk. Then these copy and paste men in black showed up, moving in sync. This looked less like real life, and more like a system error. This should have been a harmless Halloween prop, until it wasn't. The lady swore the doll kept shifting positions on its own. The wind moved it once, sure, but when it turned back to stare at her, she got spooked. Every time she walked outside, the doll was angled right at her, like it knew she was there.
You can see right here, you see how she's turning around? Okay, that's normal because of the wind. But hold up, look at her. She's turning back around.
Now this is straight up nightmare fuel. A bunch of friends at a metro station spotted a man across the tracks, just standing there. But its head was completely missing. And the strangest part? Nobody else reacted. It looked like the kind of glitch you'd expect in a broken video game, not real life. In 2020, when everyone was stuck inside, a CCTV video surfaced showing a man crossing the street with zero head, like it had been erased. What's crazier is what happened next. Once he reached near the house. It vanished instantly, as if someone hit the delete button on reality. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This felt like a scene straight from a horror movie. This woman was nearly climbing the walls, moving in a disturbingly unnatural way. Something seemed to be controlling her. As soon as locals arrived, she sprinted away, leaving everyone stunned.